Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Fighting Crypto here, as always. And today, I'm going to talk about Hashflow HFT because not too many other people talk about it. I like talking about it, and I usually get thanks for it. Again, someone else needs to talk about this damn coin, right? But I'll get into we'll look at charts a little bit today. I'll go over any little updates that there might be, and we'll just kind of see where it goes from here. So, if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you enjoy what we talk about today, you find it interesting and or educational, or you just like hearing my voice, or you know someone who hates it, feel free to subscribe so everyone has to listen to me all the time. Ring the little ding thing, it'll get you notified. And like the video, I appreciate it a lot. For everyone who's been here before, I'm not in my car. How's that feel? We're in a different spot today. We'll see how long this keeps. I got a new little system going on. Let me know how the video quality goes. So I'm playing with a few new programs, but let's kind of just jump into it. So HFT, again, this is my DEX play for the bull run, decentralized exchange. So what the heck is that? Real briefly, for those who don't know what it is, Ethereum, Solana are technically DEXs, right? They're layer ones also, but it's where you buy, sell, trade crypto. And DEXs are fully decentralized in theory, and usually they're faster, they're cheaper, and they have a lot more coins that you can't usually find on the larger exchanges. It's really the benefit to it. I don't personally use one. I'll get into a little bit, but a lot of people do, and they make money as people hop onto it, trade, sell, buy, etc. So, do any of you guys use DEXs? I know a lot of people do for memes specifically, but do you use DEXs? Are you in a DEX play like Hashflow or the other one I'm pretty bullish on, though full transparency, I do not invest in, which is Pangolin PNG? Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about any of them. So why do I like HFT? I've done a few videos on it. Let me do the short version right now. So one, it's a newer crypto. It hasn't really had a bull run yet. And that doesn't actually mean anything statistically speaking. New crypto do pretty well. The whole red shiny ball syndrome, check that shit out. It works. New crypto tend to do fairly well statistically speaking in a bull run. That's a little bit of a bonus. It is fully backed by Coinbase. If there is nothing else, when you see something that's backed up by Coinbase, or there's a couple other names that are worth the damn too, right? It's kind of instantly worth looking into a little bit, in my opinion. Again, nothing here is financial advice, but that's something that always jumps out to me. HFT Hashflow does not have anything to do with Hedera Hashgraph. They just have a eerily similar logo and name. It's what got one of the things that actually got me into as I saw it. I'm like, oh, I wonder if this has anything to do with Hedera Hashgraph, because I've been in that one for well over a year now. It did not, nothing to do with it, but if it was marketing, it works. It got me into it. So, no, it's a DEX. It's got, last time I looked, over 650 million active wallets attached to it. Active meaning, I think they defined as had a X amount of transactions. It might have just been one every month or 10 every 3 months, but it shows that there's 650 million plus that are using the darn thing. So, and it's only going to increase. So exchanges like this make their money from people buying, selling, trading on the exchange. It's going to increase again. And I had someone comment in kind of a cynical way, though he was also very honest and not wrong, in one of my YouTube shorts about, hey, why use a DEX when you can just use Coinbase or a lot of the wallets? I don't know if it was Ngrave or Tangent, you can swap and everything there too. And he's not wrong. One, I don't use DEXs. I don't have to use something to know it's a good product or it's going to make me money or it's worth investing into. It's going to be used. It already has been this year very well. Not Hashflow specifically here, but all of the decentralized exchanges, they neglected out Ethereum and Solana on this. But in March this year, 2024, they had a record high amount of money being transferred on DEXs by $30 billion. Again, that's billion with a B. There was $30 billion more dollars in DEXs in March than there was in November in 2021 during the height of the last bull run. So not only are people using DEXs, they're using them more and more, which again, if there's another huge dip, we'll call it, in PNG, I might hop in that one too, because it has a lot to do with Hedera Hashgraph and Avalanche's ecosystems, where though Hashflow definitely does AVAX, Avalanche, it appears to do more than anything else, Ethereum, Binance, etc. It doesn't hurt to have another one in there, keeping my eye on it. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to take a look at the charts for a little bit because there's something I want to show when it comes to price predictions and estimating the performance of crypto, specifically when we go year over year. So I'm going to pull up CoinMarketCap. It is not the world's best one, but it's not too bad. Oh, that's something else. Let's come to here. So here we should be on CoinMarketCap. Let me make sure. Cool. Good. So I'm already here with Hashflow, HFT. So what I want to look at, the chart, yeah, that's a daily chart, doesn't say much. This looks like kind of every other single chart here in crypto right now. Kind of the same with to the monthly. Let's look at the year. All right. So what I want to look at and show specifically here is, let's actually go to all time. So when it first came out, again, late 22, it dipped massively. Almost all crypto do when they knew because they had the price point that they say it's worth, and then the people, us, actually decide what it's worth. And that was the correction down here into the bear market. Beautiful. So if we look here at what appears to be what I'll call the all-time high, again, neglecting the initial release, we got 83 cents on February 17th. Okay, this is the price. 83 cents, February 17th. I want to switch to the market cap to see what the market cap was on that day. Let's see, can I get right on it again? There it was 155 million. And again, this was at 83 cents. If you look over here and move off there for a second, as of the recording, we're at 102 million. So we're 2/3 of the way there, but not even a quarter of the way on the price at 21 cents compared to 83. Well, gosh, Jolly, how the hell did this happen? Dilution, inflation. It's not bad, but you have to understand it so you won't, accidentally wreck yourself your own prediction. So what is that? Hashflow is inflationary, just like almost every other crypto. Huge bonuses when they're not, but they have a very strict allocation release schedule. It's, I believe, 1.58% of the allocated is released on the 6th of every month. And when you look at a yearly or by chart, let's go to the yearly, it's a little easier. You can't really tell those 12 segments where it's happening. Again, dilution doesn't really matter. However, when we look at $150 million, the market cap gave us 83 cents last time. In this case, it's only going to give us about 30 cents, just basic math here. So we need more money to get the same high as, was it about 2 years ago? So it's just something good to note. And let's keep it here on the all-time market cap. Again, we said February 17th, right? So we've actually already had higher market caps, and we've got nowhere close to that 83 cents, though I do think we will wait and be wonderful for it. So I got to 188. And so this was March 13th. Those are 51 cents. So again, noticeable. It's not good, it's not bad, but if you're like me and you do any of your price predictions based off of the market cap, it's good to know. Because if you estimate something to go to $500 million and think it's going to be a price A, and you realize how much dilution there's been, almost double the amount of coins released, well, your price is actually going to be here, and you put the wrong sell limit, you might not ever end up selling your coins when you intended to. So just things to keep an eye on. And something else I like to watch, which I'll pull this up now. We should be able to see it. Let me double check. Still learning software, guys. Thanks for being patient with me. Is I like to keep an eye on the holders. So this is on Etherscan. On CoinMarketCap, they usually have a little tab where you can show it. Actually, I can pull it up real quick. Here, it's Etherscan. We click that button, and it brings us to this. So there's roughly 14,269 holders. I don't keep strict track of it, but I like to glance every once in a while, and I probably should start keeping more strict. Last time I looked was about 11,000. So there's been 3,000 more people as the prices come down, which tells me there's more individual people, more holders, and they're having less per person, which means more of the whales are getting out of the way. So we can speculate that if there's been 3,000 more wallets and the prices come down, people who had a lot of hash flow have gotten out, and a lot more people than left came in, but in smaller amounts. I'm okay with that. That decreases volatility because more people, less coins equals stability. So it's certainly not a bad thing by any means here. So with this being said, where do I think it's going to go to? I think the same thing I thought before. Nothing majorly good or disastrous has occurred that's made me changes. I think it's going to get to around $2.25 to $3.25. I've done other videos going into exactly how I got there, or somewhat how I got there. But let me clarify. That's where I think the candle wick is going to be. I think it's going to touch somewhere in there. I'm going to be out of it before it gets there. At least about 90% out before it gets to $2. Because I want to be protected. I want to make sure I take my initial investments out, which happens soon. I don't remember where I put the sell limit on that one. Maybe on these videos, I'll just go over with you guys where my DCA limits and my sell limits are for each of my crypto. If you're interested in anything like that, put in the comments below and I'll make a video on it. If there's anything else you're curious of how I do things or why, ask. I'll do a video on it. I'll even tag you in it. Why the hell not? Let's have some fun with it. So, yeah, I think it's going to be around $3. But let me know, do you guys own Hashflow? What is your estimate for it? Do you think I'm way off? Do you think I'm being moon boyish, which no one ever tells me I am? Do you think I'm being way too bearish? What do you guys think? Do you think now's a good time to get into Hashflow? I don't disagree, right above my DCA line, which is, I think, 19.8 cents, just under 20 cents. So we'll see if it continues to dip a little bit more. This is one I'm interested in adding much more into. I got a couple other coins I will put precedence into first, but we'll see how things go. So I'm going to start trying to make these more standard times of having videos released. So for those that stick with me for a while, I'm looking at Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays having videos. One of those will probably be a short. Just trying to keep up with a few things, give you guys some content while I'm not going crazy and getting to sleep on my own. So I think that's it. I'm going to wrap this one up. Fighting Crypto out. Thank you as always, family.